Hey guys, I wanted to say thank you to everyone that's been tuning in to the show every week and allowing me to express myself on this platform. Thank you so much. I wanted to tell you that this week's episode was actually supposed to drop next week, but with the events that happened in New York of the crazy and really unnecessary killing of Junior Guzman, I decided that this week was the perfect time to drop this episode. I sat down with Karla, and what you will hear is basically two young moms, I like to call myself young, and our struggles and frustrations of raising a teenager. We're sitting across from each other, and there's so many things that we weren't prepared for as mothers to deal with, like our kids' crazy hormones, attitudes, mood changes, but every day we wake up knowing that we have to set a positive example for our kids and give them the best that we can so they can succeed in life. This episode is for all of you out there that have teens or about to have teenagers. Listen, we feel your pain. And for those of you who plan on having babies soon or just had a baby or have a toddler, this is exactly what's waiting for you. Also, we're fully aware that not everyone has the opportunities and the resources that we have as mothers, and that our kids may have it easier than most. Basically, they're fucking spoiled. Therefore, I'm currently working on content to find some nonprofit organizations to come onto the show and speak to us on how we can make and change in other children's lives in our Black and Brown communities. Because like we all say all the time, it takes a village to raise a child. And that is so true. My condolences go out to Junior's family and all the other families that have lost young souls to violence. And again, we love our children, but we're going through a stage where they are unbearable. So enjoy our struggles and our frustrations in this episode. Welcome back to another episode of Shit, I'm 30. I'm your host, Karla, and I'm with my lovely guest co-host,
Karla G.
So she's Karla G. If you guys remember her from a couple episodes ago, she came to talk to us about why it might not be so much fun to date an athlete. A professional athlete, but she made it through, and now we're going to talk about the consequences of us having children.
Yeah,
there's great things to having them, and there's also is it consequences?
You got to be careful because they might judge us. What we say, like, it might be a little
judge
negative.
me.
Don't judge me.
Whoever listens to this podcast, if you're judging,
I don't give a damn.
Find a different podcast.
I'm scared that my son might find it. Anyways, that's really who I'm talking about. Hey, baby, I love you. So whatever I say, it's not me.
It's just because you're a teenager right
now. But I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think it's consequences. I think it's part of it. It's what comes with the package of having a kid, and they're cute and little at one point, and then they grow, which we don't think about it until they're there.
Right.
And I was going to ask you, I'm like, did you have any inclination or any thoughts, or did anyone tell you what you were going to go through with a teenager, other than your mom telling you, van a salir igual que tú?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all she used to say.
AKA, like, whatever you did to me is going to happen to you.
10 times worse.
Yes.
Watch, Karla, watch. And then you're going to come to me and you're going to be like, I'm sorry, mommy. I'm like, Ma, really? Be quiet.
Right.
Right.
So that's all I would get. You're going to pay for it with your kids, or she's going to be just like you. And to me, she's going to be just like me. It's not a bad thing. I like myself.
Yeah, I wasn't that bad.
I was a smart ass.
Yeah. I had a lot of attitude, a lot of, you can't tell me what to do. I'm a Taurus, so we're stubborn,
We are stubborn.
Oh, that's right.
And Ayana's a Gemini. I don't know much about it, about signs,
no.
but we're kind of different, but it's not much stubborn. Right now, I don't know. She's just a teenager. So we're going to talk about these struggles. If you have a teenager or just had a kid and you're going to have a teenager eventually,
right?
Or if you just got past this stage, we need your help.
Yes.
Because it's rough.
Desperately.
I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and it happened around the change.
Right.
Maybe around 11?
I would say 11. Well, I have a son, so he started around 10. With a little attitude and just started talking back, and I'm like, whoa, where's this coming from? Not
as much, but it was some.
It was just a little bit. Yeah,
well, maybe like 4th, 5th grade, we started getting a little bit.
Yes, not too much, but I just started seeing little signs, and I said, okay, it's coming. Yeah, I said it's coming. It's like,
and it fucking came, and we're here.
Right.
So like she said, she has a 12-year-old son.
Right.
When does he turn 13?
January 17th.
Okay, yeah. So I just had mine that just turned 13. So we're right there, and I'm struggling. So I wanted to sit with somebody that is feeling my pain.
Yes.
Because it's hard. But we'll talk about, maybe there's two topics that are very important for us as parents to speak on. And I feel like in the black and brown culture, we don't speak on it too much. And one of them is bullying.
Oh.
I don't know if your son has been bullied at any point in time.
Every day.
Really?
Every day.
Wow.
It's so sad.
So for my daughter, it's happened, and I've had to talk to her. So how do you deal with bullying?
Well, I tell him...
Or what happened? Well, give me some of the things
All
that
right,
happened.
let me tell you. I'm going to be honest, and I know most people are probably not going to like this, but this is what I tell my son. If somebody bothers you, somebody says something to you, either you handle them right there and then, not in a negative way, but just either if you can ignore them,
right,
or if you want to keep on and deal with it, just tell them what you want to say. Nothing bad. I always tell him, I said, nothing bad. Don't cuss him out.
Or just defend yourself.
Just try to defend yourself in a way where he's not coming back to you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I tell him, listen, whatever he says to you, for example, he told me, he said, he said that you were ugly. I said, okay. Well,
that you, as his mom?
Yes. Just something stupid like that. I said, Xavier, you go back and tell him that his mom is ugly. That type of stuff. And, we're talking 6th graders, 7th graders.
But Karla, they're just going back and forth, so he's just bullying him back.
But see, at that age, I mean, really, what can you do? What can you do? What would you do?
So what I've told her is, depending on what it is. So in elementary school, she had braces. And she had a little girl that was making fun of her because she had braces. And she's like, they're not real. You're just trying to do it for attention and this and this and that. So I said, well, I'm not sure that they're real.
Yeah.
And she did. And the girl kept going. And the girl just had a thing with her. So I showed up to the school.
Right.
I finally did. I had told the teacher something and the little girl kept going. So I pulled up to the school. And I did something I shouldn't have done. I went to the little girl. And I said, what's the problem? At the bus line. What's going on?
Yeah.
And actually, after that, they became friends.
Okay.
And they were young. And other times, I tell her, if someone's bothering you, you either ask them, what's the problem? Because usually those kids, I try to tell her, those kids that are telling you something's wrong with them.
Yeah.
So what's the problem? Do you have an issue with me? If it keeps going, you tell a teacher.
Exactly.
You go straight to the teacher. That way there is some type of documentation.
Right.
That this motherfucker's been messing with you.
Exactly. And see, I have told him that too. I said, just keep it there. Say whatever you have to say. And if you have to go back and tell the teacher, just so she has it documented somewhere.
Right.
In case you have to go back and hit this kid or this kid hits you.
And that's exactly why.
You defend yourself, then we have it all on paper.
Okay, so that part that you said, they're right. I tell her not. I've told her not to hit first, but when I fight, I'd rather hit first. Just because. But it takes a while. So I'm not telling her to be physical at first. You need to go tell a teacher however many times you can. If she's not threatening you and it's nothing that serious, there's no reason to put hands on them.
Right.
But I do tell her, go to the teacher, speak to me. I will go and defend you in the school if I need to. If the teachers aren't doing anything, I will go. After that, if they want to keep messing with you or they do something to you, go ahead and handle it.
Right. Just do it.
Because
just do what you got to do.
Something, but I'd rather her not. And I always tell her, do not be mean back to someone because we never know what's going on in those kids' homes.
That is so true.
Like, I feel like, let's say that little boy that was telling your son that you're ugly. What if their mom is, like, not there?
Right.
Or they're jealous that he has a mom.
Right.
Or their mom is a crackhead. And now they're like, I wish I had your mom. My mom, he's probably just thinking about his mom. Like, my mom's ugly. Not physically, but like what he's seeing at home with his mom. You don't never know what goes through their head.
That's true.
I feel like kids go through so much nowadays.
Nowadays, with the social media, it makes it so much worse.
Yes, and some parents just don't parent at home.
They don't.
And that breaks my heart. So I think with me and bullying, it's more of telling them, whoever's bothering you, that's their problem.
Right.
That's their issues coming out onto you.
That's true.
So if they're calling you ugly, they really think they're ugly and they want to be you. If they're saying that you're whack or you can't do this or you're not good at this, it's probably because they want to do it just like you.
Just like you. They said something about his shoes one day. I mean, he came back, Mommy, I got fake Jordans on. I said, really, Xavier? You really think we'll do that to you? So he was like, no.
I feel like nowadays, just to mess with him, just because they're so annoying to us, I would like mess with him and be like, yeah, they're fake.
Yeah.
So he can get real scared.
So they can get really scared. Be like, damn, really? You bought me fake Jordans? Yep. You can deserve the real ones, my boy.
I feel like doing little things to her.
You're a little ungrateful this day.
Right. No, so bullying, I like to keep it there just because it can get so much worse. These kids are killing themselves left and right.
They are.
Like, I didn't think at 12, 13 to hang myself.
No.
And it's so much more out there now because of the news and social media. They're seeing people kill themselves. They do it for attention. Whether it's positive or negative attention, they want it. Like that show 13 or something on Netflix.
13 Reasons Why.
Yes, that one.
I saw that. I didn't start it, but I heard about it.
Yes.
And it freaked me out a little bit because just thinking a 13-year-old, or was it?
She is, I don't know.
I think she was like a 13-year-old, 12-year-old, something like that. And she committed suicide.
Right. It was either I think they were in high school actually.
And then she had 13.
There's 13 people that were that something happened with those 13 people, and she left them tapes as to why, and it was for attention. She wanted, I can't say it was for attention, but she wanted them to feel bad afterwards. But now our kids are seeing that, and they're probably like, can I do that too?
Right.
Should I kill myself and leave tapes? You know, they get ideas off of everything.
Oh my goodness.
So I try to tell her, look how I flipped it with her, like, look how what that person did affected that girl that killed himself.
Right.
So don't you ever do anything because once someone kills themselves or hurts themselves because of you can't take that back.
Nope.
Ooh, there's a really good analogy also that I saw one time. Okay. And it was a toothpaste tube. And you take the toothpaste, I saw it online. You take the toothpaste and you tell them, you give them a cup, like a little plate, and you tell them, pour the toothpaste onto that plate. So they squeeze it, they pour it out, and now it's on the plate.
Right.
Now you tell them, do you see, this is you when you say something. And now tell them, go ahead and put the toothpaste back into the tube. And they'll sit there and try to put the toothpaste back, and you can't.
No way.
It's impossible.
What?
So you explain to them, listen, everything you just said is the toothpaste out of there. You should only use what you feel like you need to use, and that's it. You say too much, you can't take it back.
Wow.
Once you take it back, it's done. And she was just like,
damn. Can somebody have told me this last year or the year before?
Well, we still have time.
The past 10 years. Let me stop.
No, we still have time. And I feel like us, even as adults, say some things sometimes that we can't take back.
We do.
I have a potty mouth.
That's true.
I say things sometimes purposely to help, and I've been trying to change that.
I have to.
But we have to teach our kids to not be like us.
To do better.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's why we need a little bit of help.
Right.
Just a little bit.
We need some help, and we need to help them so they can be better than us. I think we want each generation to get better.
Yes.
So I've been trying to do better than my parents did with certain things.
That's true.
I want her to do better. So teach her better.
Yep. Like, you know how you changed things up that your parents did?
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes I catch myself doing some things that my parents did.
And me too.
And I'm like, no.
Yes. I do a few things that my mom did. I'm like, no, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah,
So,
we have to we have to work on it. We're consciously working on ourselves as parents.
That's
all the
true.
time.
Every day I'm trying to figure out what can I do differently, what can I do to better myself and my relationship with my son, because every day we're bumping heads.
Every single day. I mean, just now you're here and we're not recording it, but I'm going off on this girl.
Yeah.
Because the dog is going crazy in the back, and she's just screaming at the dog from her room to the back of the house, like, hey, stop, just be quiet. What's wrong with you? Okay, like the dog really cares about you talking to her from the other side of the room.
Right.
No.
Yeah, no, it's hard.
Yeah, it really is. So there's another big bullet point that I have for us and teenagers, and that's the talk.
Dum, dum, dum.
Have you had that talk? First of all, did your parents have any type of talk with you?
No.
Not one. That's another thing.
The worst. I wish she would have talked to me.
Right. I feel like my parents still haven't. They won't. They never did.
No.
Even as an adult.
I can't even say penis around my mother. Okay? It's that serious. Like, it's very conservative when we get into Mary's house.
Really?
Yes. I mean, I'll cuss, but if I try to talk sexual, she'll be like, Karla. Ay, Karla. Like, Karla, cállate la boca. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Karla, you're not classy.
Ay, por favor.
Ay, por favor, Karla. All day.
¿Qué es eso?
¿Qué es eso? Like, Ma, you know I'm not classy like you. I mean, I can be classy, but
but let
me be myself.
Unfiltered.
Me. Shit, yeah, unfiltered.
Yeah, we're totally unfiltered.
Just say whatever I want.
I wish they would have had a talk with us. Now he's 12, almost 13. Have you had any type of talk, whether it was an anatomy talk, whether anything?
We did have a little bit of the anatomy talk.
What age?
January, so he was 12. Yeah, just January.
So how does that go for a boy?
Well, he actually brought it to me. He said,
No.
He said, Mom, this is what I learned today. I said,
Oh, they did have. So when
Yes.
it's the 6th grade?
Yes.
Yes, they do have some type of sex class in 6th grade.
Right. I didn't know. I
Yeah.
thought they started at 7th grade, maybe 8th.
No, I was 6.
Okay. So anyways, that's good. Watch. Next year, they're going to start at 5th grade. Whew.
Oh my God, I hope not.
No, let me stop. But yeah, he comes in and he says, hey, this is what I learned. I said, oh, okay. Well, explain to me more about it. He said, well, this is where the vagina... I said, oh, and I was driving. So I'm like, whoo. I pumped on the brakes or whatever. I said, what is going on? Like, what? Okay. I said, just talk to me some more. And yeah, we just started talking about it. And he asked me questions and I just told him whatever he wanted to know.
Sex-wise?
He didn't go that deep. And I, just driving, it had already... I was off. I was cut. Yeah. I was like, hold on, just wait. Let me just come back to my senses and figure this out, and we'll sit down and have the talk.
So I feel like Ayana came to me with the school stuff in the car too.
Okay.
I can't remember the exact thing that she said, but before that, I think at around, I would say maybe 8, 7, 8, or 9. I've had it a few times. I had the no one should touch you.
Right.
Where your private parts are. No one other than me. Like, I actually saw her by that age. Not even your dad needs to see you naked.
I didn't even have that talk.
I did. I said no one needs to touch you. But you also, like, you don't walk around naked anywhere. When you're in the bathroom, you like fit. I feel like that's a little bit different for a girl, because boys can walk around with just shorts or their boxers, and it's fine.
Right. Yeah.
With her, it's like you need to put your clothes on. Nobody needs to touch you. And it was really important for me to make her feel uncomfortable with, if something did happen,
right,
you can come to me.
Oh, yes.
I don't care who it is. I would tell her it doesn't matter how you felt. If it made you feel some type of way and you feel like it was wrong, tell me.
That's important.
And we will sit down and talk about it. I kept telling her, I don't care who it is, because I feel that those things happen when we watch it in the news,
right,
more from people that are close to you.
It is.
Than a stranger. Like, strangers, like, they do commit rapes, but I feel like a child molest,
it happens close to home. Close to home. Whoever's home.
And that scares me, because I'm dating. I'm not with her dad.
Yes.
So do I stop dating until she's 18? Or do I have that conversation and make sure I'm bringing someone home that I trust? Plus, I need to make sure that she knows
yes,
how to behave herself,
right,
and how that she can come to me no matter what.
And what's right and what's wrong, because she might not know. He might tell her, I'm not saying...
Right.
But somebody might tell her, hey, this is okay.
Your mom said it's fine.
Your mom said it's okay. Your mom did,
Or I just want to make you feel good. No. Right. None of that. She knows that you come to me. I don't care who's doing it, and we're going to sit down and talk about it. I don't want her to... that it was something that my dad and my family would bring up, because they didn't want me to date.
Right.
And I would just be like, I'd be damned. Y'all out here hunching, and you don't want me to do nothing?
Yeah, my mom was like, no boyfriends. I'm like, I was a tomboy, though. I didn't really have nobody looking at me anyways. I was in sweatpants. I don't think nobody saw this booty.
I was a tomboy, too, but I still got the boys.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know. What did you do?
Nothing. And it's the same thing now. Like, I go out and I snap myself pooping. I dance like a retard.
That's so funny.
And guys are like, oh my God. They're like,
so into you.
Why are you sending me, like, it's weird people sending me messages? And I'm like, you're responding to a picture of me taking a shit.
Oh, God.
So I think being a tomboy, it doesn't even matter. Some guys like that. And it's really weird to me. Because I'm thinking I want to be the homegirl. And now that I'm older, it's not working.
No, at all. No.
They don't care.
They want to fuck the homegirl, too. It's like, wait, I want you to really be my homeboy, though.
Right. I just want to be friends.
Just want to be friends, hang out, get out, figure out what's up with the guys. What do you guys do? The lingo, all that.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
No.
Anyway, so back to this damn sex. Right. Now we having sex. God damn it.
Damn it.
Right. When are you gonna? I haven't had. So I think she knows. I know she knows, because I used to have her cover her face whenever a sex scene would come on.
She knows.
So she'll cover her face, and this was always. And now she'll be like, seriously, I know what's going on. They're having sex.
Oh, yeah. She definitely knows.
And I'm like, damn, but still, I don't want you to watch it next to me. It's like, even if it's soft porn or something on regular TV, no.
It's awkward as fuck.
Right.
I was watching Acrimony last night with my son. Well, my mom and my sister, everybody. And the little sex scene came on.
I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, it's very bad.
And he was watching?
No, I wasted my time bad. But anyways.
Oh, the movie was bad. Oh, I've heard that, actually.
Yeah. I was like, damn, 2.5 hours later. But, Yeah, he was watching. I said, close your eyes. He's like, man, I know what's going on. I said, Xavier, really? So, yeah. I don't know, like, what do you...
But now I feel like we need to have this talk.
It's time. I'm definitely going to have it before we go into 7th grade.
So what are some of the things that you think that you're going to talk about? Because how far do we take it?
I don't even know where to begin. Like, do I mention be careful, wear a condom? Do I tell him to wear a condom at age of 12? No, I can't say that.
But do we tell them when they do decide to, they need to? Because I feel like that one class did teach them to put condoms on.
Did they? It probably did.
They did.
It probably did.
But at the same time, what do we tell them? Because I don't want her having sex anytime soon.
Right.
I would rather her wait till she is 18.
Right. I don't want them to think that we're having this talk and it's letting them know it's okay to go ahead and, like, it's giving them the
So
pass.
I think we can say that.
Right.
We can tell them, it's not okay. And I try to tell her more about the emotional aspect of it. So I am going to tell her. I remember I used to go to this Bible study class, and it was more like a life lesson, like type thing with God involved. But it was like every time you give your body to a man, as a woman, they take a little piece of you.
That's true.
So for me, I want to explain that to her. And maybe with Xavier, it's kind of like you're taking a piece of this girl. But he doesn't have sisters.
No.
So he's not looking at it. But, I mean, he has you.
But he does have a niece or a cousin that he really, really loves. My niece.
Okay. How old is she?
She's about 10 months. Going to be, she's going to be a year
baby.
or something like that.
But, I mean, he can understand. He's smart enough to understand that you're taking something from a girl.
Right. And he's sweet, though. He's very, very sweet. He's a very genuine person. So if I tell him like that, he's going to feel bad. He's the type of kid that asks me every day, am I going to heaven because I just did something wrong? What did you do, Xavier? I stepped on a lizard, whatever, anything stupid. And I'm like, oh, babe, it's okay. Like,
You're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, he's very emotional.
So he's a very emotional baby. My baby
he's
is
gonna be
emotional.
Such a sweet boyfriend.
Yes.
Well, that's good. But I feel like they also get peer pressured by guys like, hey, there's this girl here, do this. And I want them to know that sex is not that serious.
No, it's not.
And the first couple of times it sucks anyway.
Right.
But I do want her to not feel ashamed of her body, but at the same way, respect it enough so where you can wait.
Right.
You don't need it right away. These boys ain't shit.
And for what? What are you doing having sex at age 13, 14, whatever? Just no.
What's a good age?
Okay. What is a good age?
Because do we tell them what's a good age? I feel like when you finish high school.
I would say that too. And then, I mean, would it be right to say if they get into a relationship, 16, 17?
No.
No?
I don't know because I did.
You want them, yeah. Okay.
So
and me too. That's
I have to whisper this part because she can hear me.
Whisper.
16? I was 16. And I know for a fact that I wasn't ready for that.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what would you, especially nowadays?
Everything is starting so much faster.
So fast now.
I would say I really would love for her to wait till she goes to college. Because I feel like the boyfriend she's going to have in high school that she's going to be so in love with is not going to be there in college.
No, he's not.
So you're wasting actually miles, baby.
Right. Right.
You're adding, I got to teach about body count.
Right.
You're going to add body count in high school?
Maybe that's a good way to start it. Well, not start it, but put that in there. Put that in there.
Sprinkle it?
Yeah, sprinkle it a little bit. But hey, you don't want that body count or the mileage, baby. They're gonna
because yes, and dudes really do talk about you. You never know who you're going to like run into and who they're going to know later on.
Right.
So
that might be your king.
Right. I feel like, honestly, a good age is right after high school. You're going to meet so many people in college because she is going to college.
Right.
So you're going to meet a bunch of cuties out there with scholarships who probably will end up in the NFL. No, we don't want any of those. A doctor. We're going to meet a pre-doctor school guy.
Yes, we want a doctor. We want a dentist. We want, one of those.
A lawyer.
A lawyer.
And any of that. Somebody with a good mind. Or a business major. He's going to start a really good business.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. High school, they're not even ready. They're not thinking what they want.
They're not thinking. Yeah, so I'm shooting that she'll hopefully wait till after that and feel confident in herself.
Yeah.
To wait and be able to tell people I'm okay being a virgin.
See, for you that's good, and then for me, what would I say to a son? Because are they faster than the girls? Nowadays, I feel like the girls are a little bit faster. The girls are faster.
Right? I think it's both, because boys, there's a double standard.
It is.
Honestly, his dad's probably going to be like, give him a high five. And it's like, hell yeah, boy, put that condom on.
Yeah, the same one that said he's going to take him to the strip club. I said, boy,
oh my God.
Stop talking to that boy about a strip club.
No, he didn't.
Yes. I said, don't do that.
See, boy, man.
I wasn't laughing at the time. I'm laughing now. But at the time, I was like, really?
Don't say that.
I was so mad.
No, I don't. With a boy, I think you have to have it angled at maybe more respect.
Right.
Respect women.
Right.
Because one day you can have a daughter. One day you're going to have a wife. And you want people to respect them.
That's true.
And it's karma.
That's true.
Whatever you do, now it's going to happen to you. And I feel like at that age, they'll probably be like, whatever. Right. I'm young. I know everything. Yes. But if he is an emotional kid, I feel like all moms maybe should teach that to their boys. Respect girls.
Yeah.
Because there are some girls that sometimes are looking for that they don't have a dad. And they're looking for that love from a boy. But if the moms taught them at home, don't give in to that. Respect them. Maybe the girls will respect themselves a little bit more.
That's true.
Because we shouldn't always blame the boys. There are some girls out there that are missing something and are looking for it in your son.
Right. Right.
They want your son to be daddy. Yeah. And doesn't even know how to wipe his ass right.
That's sad. Yes. That's so sad.
His balls still musty because he didn't wipe right.
Yeah. Ooh, if I could say some things. I'm not going to do my baby like that. Yeah,
so I'm thinking I'm going to have this talk within the next 6 months.
That's a good time.
And you're going to wait till before... You said before 7th grade, girl. 7th grade is in 2 months.
Yeah, I'm going to do it before August, before the first day of school.
Okay, I need to do it before 8th grade. Okay, yeah. I need to do it this summer.
Sit down and talk.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, I'm going to have a drink before I do that. And then let's maybe try to schedule it for like the same couple of days so that we can go and drink together, either before or after.
Let's do it.
And then we'll come back and do a little update on how it went.
Right, yes, we'll have an update.
Yeah, and then if anyone out there has already had this sex talk, we're doing it within the next month and some change. So send us some emails, some DMs of like what you did and how it went, and some tips now. Maybe you said something that you shouldn't have said, so we can stay away from.
Please, we need it.
Yes, we do. Okay, so there's this thing. I have a list of 6 things every parent of a teenager should know, and you tell me if you've been through it. So let's start with this one. They know everything. And we know nothing.
I hear it every day.
What do you not know?
Right.
Like what is he telling you all day that you don't know?
He literally says, "Mom, I know that. You don't know that, Mom, but I do." What are you talking about? Like it'll be something simple as far as the camera that he has. I'm trying to help him fix the camera because he wants to be a YouTuber. So we're going through this.
Oh, God, me too, girl.
Darn it. Oh, first it was a slime. Anyway, whew.
That damn slime.
I had it all over my house.
You should see her room. It's full of slime right now.
God.
Like, packaged and everything.
No. But anyways, he just tells me little things like just stuff, just anything.
Like we haven't used the camera before.
Right. Anything. And I'm like, Xavier, I've been on this earth longer than you. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Right.
And just like it's annoying.
Like along those lines, so she's really good with the computer. She can edit. So she's trying to teach. Not teach me, but I'm having her do like the clips for Instagram for the podcast to do the video. So she comes up with these ideas, and I'm having her do one. I said, all I want you to do is give me these 60 seconds right here. Put this banner at the bottom, and do this thing in the front. So I'm like, hey, where's my stuff? This has happened today. Oh, I put a little surprise in there for you. Can't wait till you see it. So while the video is going and we're having a conversation, there's Cardi B, I Like It Like That playing in the background. Oh, God. So you can't really pay attention to what's being said because it's music. She's like, it sounds better that way.
Wow.
No, baby, it doesn't, because this is what I do now.
Right.
I'm listening to podcasts, watching videos all the time, and I'm learning through watching other people.
Yes.
I can't concentrate on what's going on. You don't even know. I'm telling you, it sounds better.
No.
I'm telling you.
No.
That it doesn't. Listen to me. Just do what I said, and that's it. Stop adding stuff to it. Or if I'm making something to eat, no, you shouldn't put this in there. Don't I cook every day?
Right. Oh my God. I go through that with my son all the time.
Or their clothes. They're putting something together that looks terrible.
Right.
It just looks terrible. I'm all about letting them have their own style. But sometimes they look like somebody off the street homeless.
Yes.
And I'm not dealing with... Not if you're going out with me.
No. Then you looking nice and they look crazy.
Right.
And everybody's looking at you like, you don't take care of your kids.
Right, but then automatically you don't even know what good style is now.
Oh.
I'm only 31.
Ooh.
I'm not. I can understand if I was like a great grandma, but not. You have a young tenderoni from a mama.
See, that's sad. I'm getting that from my 6-year-old. So something's going on.
Well, there is some changes, like Young Thug.
Oh, my
like Rich the Homie, Kid Quan. I don't know what their names are. I don't know. They wear weird stuff.
Rich Homie Quan. There it is. I had to think about it. It's like
they've been trying to teach. There's two people.
Rich, little Rich the kid.
Girl.
Rich the little kid.
It's one of them.
I'm so serious. I really don't know.
Just when we recorded the other day, I'm never gonna get this. It's two people and it's Rich, Quan, whatever. Mm-hmm. They dress different.
Okay.
And it's a new thing, and I know it's an era that we aren't gonna be a part of, because to me it's just not cute.
I can't do it,
and I don't want to date anybody like that, but I know they're gonna have it, but there's not right now. You're not gonna come out my house with certain things on. It's just not gonna happen. Them kids are rich, very rich. They're artists, and they can do whatever the hell they want. Like Rihanna can walk out with her nipples out.
Right.
What you gonna do what Rihanna's doing? No, ma'am.
No, you can't.
We're not doing any of that.
Not today, not ever.
So parents out there with a team, we feel you when literally we know nothing and they think they know everything, but we really know everything.
I think we do.
They don't know shit.
Nope.
They at this age they have
know
nothing.
Shit.
Yeah. So the hate-love relationship we have with them. They hate us and love us, and we love them and hate them right back.
You said it.
Have you ever had those like really bad negative thoughts about your own child?
Oh yes. Would it be bad to say maybe 5 times a week?
No. I feel like that's pretty accurate.
Okay.
It could happen multiple times a day.
Yes, I was gonna say 5 times a week plus 5 times a day. Fuck that. 7 times a week, 10 times a day.
It happens at least once a day.
It's horrible.
Where I've thought, I look at her and I'm like, I really don't like you.
Mm-hmm. Like, I will drop your ass off and never pick you up again.
Yes.
Type shit. Like, I feel like that.
There's certain attitudes that I get from her, and I'm like, I shouldn't even feed you.
Right.
You know what? I'm about to make a bomb-ass meal and leave you there with some bologna.
Ooh.
From, like, Save-A-Lot.
Yes, I did that to my son. So he's hungry.
Wait.
No, well, I didn't do that. Hold on, let me go back. I didn't do that. We were hungry, right? So I said, okay, there's Duffy's or Duffy's.
Right.
You know, so he's like, well, I don't like Duffy's. I said, okay, that's fine. So we go anyways, because the twins loved it. They wanted to go. So we go, we sit down, we order. The twins are ordering. Everybody's ordering. And I said, Xavier, you don't like Duffy's, right? Okay. So we get our food. And he's just looking like,
no, he didn't order anything?
Oh, no, I didn't let him order. I said, you don't like Duffy's, right? Okay.
So what was he going to eat?
Nothing. So he's looking around, and at this time, I'm just laughing inside because I know I'm getting ready to order him something. I just wanted to fuck with him.
As you should.
It's like, what the hell is wrong with you?
like this.
Like, no. I've never had the chance to say to my mom, yeah, you know what? I don't want that. I want Carrabba's instead. I don't want you to cook today. I want to go to Carrabba's.
Oh.
Like, really?
They think it's cheap to go every time and spend $70, $80 just because.
And I know I live on the go, so, like, you know, I'm always on the move. So I have to eat out with my kids. We eat out maybe 5 times a week, and that's bad.
That's
bad.
a lot.
I know, it's bad.
Damn.
I'm going to change that eventually. I need a nanny. Does anybody need a job? Please.
Stop, because Ayana's going to come in here real quick and be like, I'm ready to babysit for you. Oh my God, you guys, let's talk about this. Yeah. So all of a sudden, one day, Ayana came to me. She's like, I sent Karla a DM, and she hasn't responded to me. And I automatically texted you and I said, can you check your DMs? I have a feeling Ayana sent you a DM. What did it say?
It said, hi, Karla. This is Ayana, Karla's daughter. I just wanted to know, when did you want me to start babysitting? I said, oh. And I screenshot it to you and I sent it to you and I was just dying laughing. So I sent her back a message. I said, I will let you know as soon as, I figure out my schedule. And she's like, okay. She is determined.
She is on this thing when she needs to work. Today we had this strong conversation. She's like, I need to work and do things to make extra money. And I had to go out for her because I said, listen, you're 13. Mm-hmm. There is no need for you to have a job. What if I need to help you? I said, I had to talk to her because she was like getting upset and screaming at me. And I said, nigga,
right,
I don't need your help. The help I asked you for is keep your goddamn room clean.
Yep.
Get your grades up.
That's it.
And help me clean the kitchen. And that's it.
That's it.
When you do that, you make my life so much easier.
That's all I tell my son. It's so funny. You sound exactly like me. That's all I tell him.
Why can't they do that?
I don't know. I don't get it. It's just so easy.
No, and Karla, think about the fact that I have someone that cleans my house every 15 days, every other Wednesday. Washes clothes. So we don't even wash our own clothes.
Wow.
Cleans the bathroom. So every 2 weeks, there's someone here cleaning the house from 8:30 in the morning to 8:30 at night.
That's that life.
I'm not huge on cleaning. Plus, I'm out all day, and it's just me and her. I can't spend time on that. I'd rather spend some time with her or just like doing whatever I do on the side. So I budget myself.
Right.
I cut back from other things, and I budget. Like I've kept my car forever. I'd rather spend my money on my cleaning lady than on a brand new car.
Yes.
So she's like, oh, I need to work, and I said, I have a cleaning lady for you. You can make your room clean.
Right.
For a couple of days.
That's sad.
Clean your bathroom clean. Wash the dishes when you use them. She's like, well, I want to bring groceries in for the neighbors. I said, listen, you're watching too many movies. This happened back in the day. People now have like Shipt and Amazon, and they bring them to the door.
Right.
People don't need you to bring in their groceries. There's no more paper routes. There's none of that.
Nope.
So, yeah, we were definitely.
That's so sad because my son is the same exact way. Everything.
They don't get it.
It's the same thing. Are we spoiling them?
Yes.
Could that be it?
For sure. I want her to never need anything. And now I try not to spoil her too much, but I know we definitely are. I feel like they haven't seen someone who doesn't have it.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's true.
And I tell her, and I keep saying to myself, I need to be better about doing it. I want to take her to maybe a homeless shelter, a third world country. I feel like maybe next summer is a good time, right before high school.
Yes.
To take her to a real country with poverty.
Ooh.
Where there's living like in a hut.
Field trip.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Because they need to see.
They need to see it.
What we're doing, we're busting our asses for certain things.
Stressing.
And they don't realize that it's not, some people don't go to restaurants.
No.
They have food stamps or WIC, and they have to eat that cheese, that milk. You can't go in the place and pick your milk like we do.
No.
That's a luxury. The type of cheese we choose, they can't just do that.
Nope, they can't. They got one bread, one milk, one egg, one cheese, right?
And this is here in our country, like kids that you go to school with.
Yeah. No.
And she's had friends that we go out to a restaurant, they're like, oh, we've never been here. And she's like, you've never been to Red Lobster? Red Lobster to you sounds like McDonald's, but it's not.
It's not.
It's expensive.
It is. It is.
Like, you know how many hours I got to work to pay for this meal?
Right.
They don't get
see
that.
it. They don't get it. They don't see it.
Ungrateful little shits.
Right.
That's the love-hate relationship right there.
That is.
So we love them, and they're our kids, and we want the best for them, but it's like, you fucking little shit.
Yeah.
I'm spoiling your ass, and you don't even care.
I still don't care.
They're nice to everyone. That isn't us.
Why?
To everyone, literally, Ayana will be nice to everybody.
You saw how sweet he was to you?
Yeah, I loved him. The second she sees my face, it's attitude turned on.
Attitude on 1,000. Oh, hey, Mom. That's the type of hey, Mom I get. Hello
and it's
to
out
you.
of nowhere.
What did I do? You just got here.
Girl, I just picked her up from school. I haven't seen her. I just came from New York, and I came from the airport straight to my car to get her. I'm exhausted, but I even picked her up early from school.
Right.
She walks out the door with some teachers standing there, and the first thing she says to me, because this shirt that I'm wearing is new. How many times did you wear that shirt in New York?
Oh, gosh.
No hi.
No hi.
No nothing. And I looked and I said, well, I bought this shirt, and if I want to wear it again and again and again, I'm going to wear it. But for your information, it's still got a tag on it. It's my first time.
Wow. But what did that matter? I don't get it. What just...
She's just being an asshole.
Oh, okay.
She just wants to say asshole-ish things.
Wow.
For no reason. And then she's like, well, give me a hug. The hell I want to give you a hug for?
Was she joking with you, or
she thinks it's funny?
Okay, that's
to like say embarrassing things.
You're dealing with that too.
Yes.
So my son says embarrassing things to me, and I look at him like I'm ready to slap the shit out of him. When I bring him around, other adults.
Yes.
And they say stupid shit, and you just got to look at them like what do you do? Do you yell at them right there and then in front of people?
It depends who I'm around.
Yeah. Okay.
Like if I'm around you right now, like I'm just right. Her ass off. The other Karla for sure, or like around family. Other people, I just give her the face, and I said, I'll say, let's go. Like, or don't play with me. Like, don't play with me.
Yeah.
And then I don't speak to her anymore. Because I have to control myself, because I really want to put hands on her. I feel like you deserve a whooping.
I feel like I don't know, it's like my forehead gets hot.
Yes.
I start steaming. This right here gets hot.
Will he say something? Well, he's a boy, but I'll be walking around, she's like, that doesn't even look good on you. But only if people are around.
No, he just likes to talk a lot of stuff about my butt. He'll just say, ew, your butt looks big. Ew, he's just
but it's still something physical for people to look.
Yeah, and I feel like when he does that, he'll do it around other people too.
Right.
And it'll make them look. And that's like Xavier. Or the twins will just jump out of nowhere and come jump on me because he said that. So it's just a constant something. If he says it,
there's something to make it funny. They bring attention to something.
And it annoys the hell out of me because I might have been chilling, relaxing, and then all of a sudden I'm trying to, do my own thing, and he just calls me out. Like, you little punk.
Right.
Shit.
Why are you calling me out? Like, leave me alone. Or something that happened at home. He wants to bring it up in front of people. Excuse me.
You don't talk about what the hell we do in our house.
Right. But they're just being grown.
Yes.
Or want to be part of a conversation. Or let's say you're out here talking to somebody and you're lying about some shit. And they want to call you out on your lie.
Girl. They'd be like, ooh. Be like, no, you didn't.
Or like, if you didn't answer somebody's phone, like, yeah, girl, I'm so sorry, but I was really busy. No, you weren't. You were sleeping. I seen you decline that phone call.
Ooh.
Bro.
Oh, my God. It's happened to me a few times.
Mind your fucking business.
Yeah. I literally felt like 2 cents. And after that, I beat the shit out of him. Like, you little shit. Sorry I had to do this, but
they do.
Me no
I feel like when they were little, they didn't mind any, like, get in our business like that. Now they want to get in our business and show people that they know.
Yep.
Let me let you know what I know.
So now I know for the future, for the twins, I know now what I have to do. Mm-hmm. I'm keeping them away from everything. Everything. Yeah.
Another one that I think this is number 5.
Let's do it.
It's discipline. The discipline change from when he was younger till now. Are you more strict, less strict, more laid back?
Oh, I'm more strict now. Because, he's acting like he knows everything. He wants to tell me what he's going to do and what he's not going to do. Like, he gives me that sassy, stupid attitude.
Oh, but I'm going to do it anyway.
And I'm going to do it anyway. And every day I'm looking at him like, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to beat your ass. By the end of the day, I'm probably hitting him or doing something. Like, it's every day. I'm over it.
And it's like there'll be an hour where they want to be sweet. They're like a sweet and sour patch.
Sweet as hell. And what do you want, Xavier? What do you want?
That's exactly what I say. You want something, or you're trying to get something out of me, or you did something bad and you're trying to cover it up.
Yes.
That's what I feel that's happening when they want to be nice.
Yep. Or you yelled at him really, really bad. And then they come back and they're
I'm sorry.
Hey. So, they're like all trying to be friendly and
don't talk to me.
No, don't talk to me because now I'm fucking pissed.
Right. Oh my God. This is so stressful. I feel like whoever's listening to this and doesn't have kids probably won't want to have kids now.
I don't think so.
Just have a nanny or something.
If I would have heard this, I wouldn't have no kid.
Right. But then it's great because, you have the twins. I'm sure Xavier helps a lot with like making them lunch maybe.
No.
Oh shit.
No.
Because Ayana it helps. She'll make me food.
Sometimes. If I tell him to though, he won't just do it.
Ayana will offer to go in the kitchen, not clean it, but she'll dirty it.
Okay.
Trying to be helpful. So she has her helpful days where she's like, I'll help you cook and stuff like that, and then leave a mess. Sometimes her help makes more of a mess for me.
That's why I tell her. Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
But she does want to help sometimes. And I guess maybe as a girl, she'll be like, I'll help you with your hair. But then she wants to change my hair up. I'm like, that doesn't look good. Okay, hater.
Right.
I know it looks good. Leave me alone.
Oh, God.
Or I can do it better. Her thing is like, let me do it because I can do it better. No, I'm fine. I don't need that. Yes, I think my discipline changed. I might have been a little bit more laid back before. Yeah. Now I'm more aware. Because I feel with a kid, you're just making sure they're not killing themselves, like burning with the stove.
Yeah.
But now it's making sure they're not like destroying my house or on the computer, like watching porn or something.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Or texting someone they shouldn't be texting. Or cussing. Because I did catch her one time saying a bad word. I think shit in a text to a girl.
Do you go through her phone?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do too.
There's my thumbprint is in that phone. And if I say give me that phone, there's no hesitation.
Nope.
You have to hand it over.
You have to give it to me. There's no 3 seconds, 10 seconds. Oh, let me finish. No, give me the damn phone or I'm going to knock you upside the head.
And if I say you're smiling too much looking at the phone, I ask for it. I want to know what you're smiling about.
Right.
And I don't care if it's an invasion of privacy. You live in my house.
No, yeah, I don't give a damn. You are not 18, 21, whatever. Even if you're living in my house and you're 25, I'm still going through your phone.
I told her, if you are under my roof, if I'm paying these bills,
yes,
you are going by my rules.
All day.
No, I feel like I'm not going to have some crazy rules like my parents had, which is like, I had to be home by a stupid time or I couldn't go certain places, I think I'll give her a little bit more leeway as long as she's showing me she's responsible.
Right.
So if you're being responsible, I'm going to give you time. You can go to the movies. Maybe you can go to a later movie if you'd like.
Yes.
Like, that's fine. And nowadays, it's not like our parents have to, I could probably put her in an Uber at 16, 17,
right.
you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't have to drop her off.
So much easier.
Right. I wish there was Uber back then.
Nah.
But there wasn't.
Of course.
And one more was how to build their confidence and how important it is in this era of social media. How did you build, or how have you tried to build Xavier's confidence?
How I do that, I'm just kind of, I like to talk to him a lot. I talk to him all the time.
Right.
I just try to tell him, whatever you're feeling, whatever you're going through, just talk to me. I'm here for you.
Right.
I don't want to necessarily make him feel like I'm more of a friend than a mother, because he takes advantage of that.
Right.
So I sit him down and he'll tell me his stories about the bullying, whatever he has going on.
Whatever other the kids got going on.
Whatever. And we talk, and, he understands, and we pray, we read the Bible. And those type of things, it kind of helps him, like it boosts him up.
Right.
So, and I just stay on top of him. I keep him busy.
Yeah, the comparison part is what kills me, because I feel like kids nowadays compare themselves to these other kids in social media, who a lot of them are older than what they're portraying,
Right.
because they know that they're a middle school, high school, that's their audience.
Yes.
But they keep getting older as these years of YouTube go. So now they're in their 20s, but still aiming to these kids who are 13 to 18. And she's like, I want to be just like I don't know, one of the YouTubers. And she's like, and when I look at it, she's in her 20s, has a whole boyfriend, is having whole sex.
Oh, see, that's, yeah.
She's like, they just bought a house with her and her boyfriend. You're 13, baby.
Is that the Liza?
No.
Oh, okay, because he's so stuck on her.
Maybe. I don't know their names.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm lying.
Yeah.
If I tell you, I'm lying. I just know there's a few she's always watching. But I try to tell her, don't compare yourself.
No.
Like, what they look like. And then I try to show her within myself, which is another reason why I wouldn't get surgery. Although I'm very self-conscious about like how squared I am, my ass might not be big enough, or my arms might be too big. I want to show her I'm not trying to be like everyone on social media.
Right.
Like, some of them, they get their bodies and they're not happy. I said, you work on your own and love yourself.
For who you are.
Right. You can always better yourself.
Yep.
We can always better ourselves. Like, I watch me going to the gym. Like, I put her with a trainer because she doesn't like working out with me because she's an asshole.
Oh.
Yeah. We can't work out together. It can't.
Why? What happens? Like, you guys just go...
Girl, she doesn't even want to be in a treadmill next to me. She cheats the whole time. So I'm like, you need to keep it at a certain speed. She puts it down, talk about she's tired, she's dying, she can't do this, she can't do that. Whatever I tell her is like, it's not right. She wants to do her own workout. Like, you don't even know shit about the gym.
Oh, shit.
She just wants to walk around messing with weights, and you can't do that.
Yeah. No,
I don't even know what to do. I have to like pay for like online things to do them. So I pay just because I know she needs to get more in shape, and because of her condition, it's harder for her to lose the weight. I put her with a trainer, because if not, I was gonna send her ass to fat camp.
Yeah.
And I don't want to spend that money. So the trainer is the first choice. And if I have to send her to like a camp, I will.
Yeah.
To get her life together. Because right now with me, anything I tell her, it's wrong. Again, I know nothing. She knows everything. But when the trainer now has her doing all these things, she's not even complaining. And I got her a guy. Because I feel like she would manipulate and lie to a girl.
Oh,
so I got
that's
her.
That's good.
I got her a male trainer. You're not gonna come into a male trainer and be like, I think I have cramps. No, you won't. But to a girl, she'll manipulate the hell out of a woman.
Say, oh yes,
yeah.
She's like, oh my cramps, I got a headache.
Right, and the girl will probably be like, oh, maybe. No, not doing it. So number 6 is the most important one, and I feel like we need it. Everyone needs it.
That's true.
This too shall pass. So we went through like the baby stage when they were crying all the time.
Yes.
And we probably wanted to like slam the baby. Like, we're tired. I just had you. I had you inside you for 6 months. My hormones are changing. You won't stop crying. We thought that wasn't gonna happen. Like,
it wasn't gonna pass,
but it did. Then we had the terrible twos.
Right. That was the worst.
I had them. She was older when the terrible twos came, like 3, almost 4. But it was still terrible because they're in everything.
My terrible.
And I feel boys are worse.
Yeah, he kept saying "fuck off."
Wait a minute.
That's all he was saying.
Wait a minute, Karla.
And it was bad because I really, I know I talk like shit. I really cuss a lot. I was in the car business, so being in the car business with a lot of men, you just start talking like this. But while I had him, I know I wasn't that bad. But he got this "fuck off" from somebody. I think it was my sister. She did say that. She said it a lot. But No, he would always say, fuck off to me. Fuck off. Fuck off. Xavier, fuck off.
And I feel like boys, so he's probably saying fuck off as he was running around and like pulling things off the shelves and just breaking shit.
Man, he used to be cute, so I would laugh, but
right.
I had to beat it out of him.
Then when he got 7, it wasn't cute anymore.
No.
Now we're like, okay, you need to fucking chill. Yeah, so I think we went through that. And then there's just been certain stages that we were tired and we were like, when is this going to be over? And I feel like this one, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. We're just not there yet.
Is it?
We're still on the part where it's dark.
Where are we?
I think we're in the beginning, bitch.
Oh, like 15% in?
I don't even think we're all the way. Maybe we just entered.
5%.
5.
I need numbers so I can put
maybe
it in my
10,
head.
Because we have until 17 probably.
Oh my God.
Until they leave high school.
Oh.
We got about 5 more years.
Oh no.
5-6 more years.
And then the twins will be right behind.
And oh my God.
See, are you feeling my pain?
See this?
I am melting in your chair right now.
You are going to die.
I am going to die. I might as well just die right now.
No, don't.
Okay, give me a shot. Let's do it.
No, not yet. Damn, you have the twins, and you gotta double with them.
It's bad. I mean, it's hard right now.
Wow. Hopefully, their dad will be like pretty into it once they get older.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
And he can like.
Because I'm gonna leave them a lot more with them.
When they get older.
Yes.
Yeah.
When they get older, they need daddy.
Yes. Especially boys.
Yeah, I can't do that mommy too much. I need them to be a little bit tough, which they're already tough, but I don't want them to lose
But there's
that.
a different type of tough and with
the dad
and the responsibility. Like, it means you need to do man things.
That's true. So I want them to get that.
And if they want to have attitude too much, they're not going to have it as much with their dad. They're going to have the attitude more with you. But it's mommies, this too shall pass. So we're gonna do the second to last thing here is our unsolicited advice, which now we just give people advice they didn't fucking ask for,
right?
Real quick,
just real quick.
You didn't want this, but Karla's gonna give unsolicited advice. So you tell me who you're gonna give them to, who you're gonna give it to.
I'm going to give it to the parents who are going to have a kid into their teenage years. Right? Soon
You're there.
Right? Almost there.
Going to
be getting there. Maybe next year, this year, whenever. But this is for you. I'm bringing it from me to you.
Right.
Well, basically, I have a boy, so I'm going to say it from the boy standpoint. What I do with my son is I like to keep him busy. I keep him busy, either track, football, basketball, whatever I can keep him in, I keep him there. Because he's in an era where he's watching a lot of the social media and he's getting very, distracted?
Yes.
Like he doesn't know what he wants to do. 1 minute he wants to be a YouTuber, 1 minute he wants to do this.
They don't know who they are.
They don't know. So I feel like if you can just keep them up busy with their activities, it will help their confidence. You just make sure you show them that attention that they need. And it might get frustrating at times because it gets frustrating. For me, I believe. For you too.
It's past,
every day.
It's past frustration.
It's horrible. It's annoying. It's just too much.
But it's our job.
And you need to do what you have to do. And trust me, it will pass.
And what were you saying? They don't know who they are. So the more sports they're in, the more activities they're in, they can start figuring out what they like more.
Yes.
So out of football, soccer, and basketball, after a couple of years, they'll say, let's knock out one. I just like these two. And in a couple of years, they'll say, maybe I just want to keep this one, or I want to do art, or maybe I just want to dance, whatever the hell it is.
Right.
If we keep them busy doing different things, they'll figure out a little bit easier who they are.
Yep. And then it doesn't give them that free time of waiting around, not having nothing to do, and it just gives them that, thinking this, that, they're lost.
Yeah.
Whereas when you give them an activity and you keep them busy.
Boredom is like their worst
Boredom
enemy.
is bad. It's bad. They come up and they bother you and they ask you for so many things. You're like, why are you asking me for this? You must be bored. Go wash the dishes, Nick.
Extreme. That's what I do.
Go
You're
wash
bored?
the dishes. You're bored?
I have plenty of things for you to do.
I got a lot of shit for you.
And then all of a sudden they're not bored anymore.
Oh, no.
And their stomach hurts.
Yep.
Because her stomach.
Well, go back downstairs, boy.
Right.
Go back downstairs.
I can't even deal. So we're going to go into my shit song. Ooh. Did you hear that raspiness?
That was bad.
That was a bad one. I just came from New York, from the borough of the Bronx. And as I'm there, my social media timeline is going off about Justice for Junior. Did you watch the video?
Oh, did I? I wish I didn't watch it. I didn't know what was happening.
Okay, so those type of videos I watch just because I have we're numb as a society to these, but I've always liked things but I like to watch them and see why or what's going on. So a lot of people I feel like shouldn't watch it just because we know what's going on. And some people say, I'd rather read the story. But basically what happened was, it was a case of mistaken identity. There was a boy that apparently had sex with a girl and exposed her on social media on a video. Everyone saw it. So these 5 guys from an apparent gang were looking for this guy. So they found who they thought was the guy, went into the bodega, pulled the kid out, and they started stabbing him with machetes. Just stabbing him. 5 guys beating him and stabbing him and beating him and stabbing him. And the kid is trying to ask for help. No one's really doing anything around him. But my thing is, and I'm not 100% sure on all of the facts, I tried to read as much as I can, but if I see 5 men beating someone with machetes, I'm not jumping in. I'll call 911, and I don't know if those facts are out or not, if anyone called 911. But I hope if no one called 911, I can understand the outrage of that. Let's not snitch or whatever. I would be outraged at that point if no one called 911. But I wouldn't have jumped in because they would have probably stabbed me too. And if I had a gun, I had to make sure I was a sniper, because if I shoot one, there's 4 more coming after me. Yes. You know? So the whole point is that these 5 cowards came after this kid to kill him for something that they didn't even need to. Right. Because even if it was the right guy, you guys just pulled out a 15-year-old boy that had no idea what was going on. And you see in his face the terror of, I'm getting killed, I'm getting stabbed. Why? Why is this happening to me? I just came down here to buy something from the bodega, and now I'm being literally killed for no reason. And my thing is, we're parents. And that kid is nothing but 2 years older than my own daughter. And it broke my heart, because I said, my God, this could have been a mistaken identity of a grown woman to my child, because my child looks like she's 18, 19, 20 years old sometimes, because she's such a big girl.
Oh my God.
So I'm thinking about the heartbreak and the pain of this mom that now lost her kid. But now we also have 5 other moms that lost their son too. Yep. But my thing is, we raise children as a village. It takes a village to raise a child. And we at home need to start parenting our kids. So me and you are sitting here talking, how would I have that sex talk? How would I have bullying talk with my daughter? How would you have it with your son? Did their moms have that talk with them? Did they feel like they have the confidence? Did they feel like they didn't have to be bullied into going there and beating this kid with a machete or stabbing him and killing him? Why? Where was mom? Where was dad? And where is the village that should have raised these children better? Right. Now, also, coming from the Bronx and our community, and I'll say brown community or black community, Hispanic, black, whichever, we aren't there for our kids like we should. We're in this, there's these hoods and there's these places where it's like, whatever, drugs is what it is. But we need to get over that shit already. Right. You can sell drugs. Yeah. And you know what? Leave it at that. There was no reason for, this had nothing to do with drugs. This had nothing to do with someone robbing someone. It was a video. And that's how I know now, in our era, the era of our children, it's not even about drugs anymore like it was back in the day. It's not about like those type of dealings. They're doing it because of social media.
Because of social media. To get fucking likes.
To get likes.
Followers.
To go back and say, I stabbed. They weren't even masked. They think they're invincible. They think that nothing can touch them. But no, we need to teach our kids, hey, you don't need to be hanging around with certain people. You don't need to worry about what's going on social media. These gangs and these guys that say they love you, they don't. And let me teach you. Go to school. Let me teach you what there are better ways to get out of here, because we don't all have a silver spoon in our mouths. No. We all can't do it, but we can all get out of it somehow if we have guidance.
Yes.
So maybe if there's one of these kids that they say they had a mom that was on drugs and wasn't the greatest mom, if you're a neighbor, if you're a friend, and you know this kid is going through this stuff, you know what? Be there for the kid.
Right.
Set an example as an adult, because don't just go gossiping around like, look at, I don't know, Chandra's or Maria's son, he ain't shit. Right. That son's going down the wrong path. Well, what are you doing as an adult to fix that kid? Because one out of those 5 kids could have told the other ones to stop if he had some adult teaching him that he could have gone and stopped his friends.
And it's so sad. Nobody cares anymore.
Nobody cares. They just go around and you guys get on the phone and talk about how bad that one motherfucker's son is or daughter is, or how much that one girl is such a hoe, that little girl is such a hoe. Well, you know what? Why don't you go to her and tell her, baby girl, let's sit down and talk about this. Yes. Why are you doing this? Maybe talk to the mom and say, can I talk to your daughter? Right. I've heard this. Like, I feel like you should talk to her. They don't do it. You can do it as an adult.
Exactly.
And help them. So I really think that we as parents need to do better.
Yes.
We as a community need to do better, and we don't want these damn, I hate to say this, but just white folks look back at us and be like, look, that's why y'all aren't responsible. That's why we're scared of y'all. That's why we called y'all super predators at a certain time.
Right.
That's why y'all all belong in jail, because that we don't all belong in jail. And we can do better. We can change our generations. And basically, I just want everyone to be conscious of the children around you. A 15-year-old is a kid. I'm not sure how old the other kids were, but if their parents would have started from day one teaching them better, they would have never gotten to that point. And there's some bad apples. Some kids are just going to be rebellious. There's mental health issues that we might not know about. You might not have the health insurance to take them to the doctors. There's so many things that can happen, and I understand that. But 5, goddammit, 5, not 1, and there were others around that couldn't say stop.
It was sad. Oh my God.
You know, yeah, I feel for that family.
No, it's
I
bad.
pray for that mom and that the sister, and I saw all of that, and it fills my heart to see how much like some celebrities are helping them, because man, he was just a baby.
You see how I'm choked up? I can't talk about it. I haven't been able to talk about it. Like, I'm not good with stuff like that.
You have a son,
and that's exactly why.
Son.
Because I'm looking at this boy, and he looks like my son.
He looks just like your son. In 3 years, your son will look like that. That hair,
exactly.
That height, everything.
It's just.
So I don't want to see, and I know we'll probably see something more like this again, because the reality of where we're living right now, it's shitty. But I feel like if we all start coming together, change your life. If everyone starts changing something in themselves, that makes a change in our society.
I agree.
So that is our show for today. I'm sorry to end it in that manner, but you can go ahead, and if you have any emails or DMs that you want to send us about what you think what we talked about today, if you have any questions about parenting your kid, if you have any advice for us, give it to us. And if I said anything wrong about what happened with the situation, I'm not an expert on it. I read as much as I could, and it's just what I take from it, as far as it just was unnecessary and that crime should have happened. So if you like this podcast, go ahead and please rate us on Apple Podcasts and leave a message. It could be anything. Just let us know how much you like it and how much, or whatever you thought of it. And we are on every platform that you listen to your podcast. I'll go ahead and tag them, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.
Bye.